What's up YouTube, it's the Hobbyist here, and in today's video I'm gonna be showing you my deck profile for the Machine Reactor Structure Deck. This is a budget deck profile for made with only cards from the Machine Reactor Structure Deck. So this budget deck profile, it's a little bit different since Maxi was banned, but first off we're gonna start with 3 Ancient Gear Reactor Dragons. Sorry for the little tripod showing, but like I don't really have a choice with that. Then, well, this will be our boss monster that we'll be bringing out, one of the higher levels one. Next we'll be playing 3 Ancient Gear Hydras. Also requires 2 tributes, 1 Ancient Gear Galvatron Dragon and 1 Ancient Gear Golem. Now we'll be moving on to our level 6 monsters, which will be Ancient Gear Beast, 2 copies of that. Then we'll be having 1 copy of Ancient Gear Galvatron Chimera. So the reason why these are out is because we'll be playing Gear Town, which gives you 1 less tribute. Then we'll be playing 3 copies of Ancient Gear Wyvern, 4 stars, easy to bring out. Then of course we have 3 copies of Ancient Gear Gadget. Great addition to the game. Really adds on to the tribute summoning and bringing out the Ancient Gear Galvatron, that archetype effects. Then we have Ancient Gear Knight, 3 copies of this. Unfortunately, I wouldn't say the Ancient Gear deck. I mean, it's fun to play because it brings out a lot of high-level monsters, but its playstyle takes a little bit longer for field setup since you're only normal summoning and special summoning, without any special summon. Sorry about that. So we have 1 Ancient Gear Engineer and 2 Gigantis. Because as I was saying before, that our deck, the cards that we have in this deck doesn't allow us to special summon that much, and it requires more tribute summoning for the high level monsters. That's why we want to bring out Gigantis, which allows us to special summon him and use him as a tribute. Then we'll be playing 1 limiter removal. This is for the spell. It's our ultimate finisher use. We only play 1 of it because our deck is centered around bringing out our monsters to try and compete with other meta decks. So this limiter removal is just if you happen to be able to OTK or FTK. Then we'll be playing 1 Mausoleum of the Emperor. This field spell allows us to pay 1000 life points times the number of monsters required to tribute summon. So if anything else, this allows us to bring out our 2 tribute monsters. Then our main act is Gear Town. Really important for this deck. Our deck, as I was saying, we need to bring out our monsters as little tributes as possible. Gear Town allows you to summon them for 1 less tribute. That's why we have so many. We have the Ancient Gear Galvatron Chimera, Ancient Gear Beast, 1 Ancient Gear Engineer, which automatically drops down thanks to Gear Town. So we need to bring out Gear Town, or at least Mausoleum of the Emperor. Then we'll be playing the full load of 2 copies of Terraforming. This stack is getting a little low, so that's why I'm going to shift this here. So 2 copies of Terraforming. Unfortunately, they brought it down to 2 instead of 3. Then we'll be playing 2 copies of Ancient Gear Workshop. Why only 2 copies? I tried playing 3, but I realized that we're gonna have a harder time trying to bring out monsters than actually bringing that from the grave. So yep, only 2 copies should be sufficient. Then we'll have 1 copy of Ancient Gear Castle. So this allows us to bring out every time a monster is summoned. Then after we can, especially for decks right now which are constantly normal summoning or special summoning decks, monsters. So this card will allow us to at least tribute the card itself to bring out a bigger monster. Then we have 2 copies of Ancient Gear Fortress. Oh, artwork's practically the same. This looks like a zoomed up version. So this is during the turn. The important bit is that if this card is destroyed, you can bring out an Ancient Gear monster regardless. So yep, bring out one of your boss monsters. Then we have 3 copies of Ancient Gear Catapult. Also really important, that's why we have so many continuous spells, because you have to target 1 face-up card you control and destroy it while you control no monsters, so obviously you need a spell or trap. Then we'll be having 2 copies for Fiendish Chain. This is for our traps. So this allows us some maneuverability with our opponent and negates their effects and prevents them from attacking. This is actually, I would say, is pretty effective as if you face Borrowload Dragon. since his effect is almost broken. So yep, good to prevent him from attacking. And finally, Machine King 3000 BC. Unfortunately, we're sticking to a 40 card deck, so I'm only playing one copy of this because we can use him as a tribute summon, if nothing else. So that's about it for this deck profile. Let me know what you think about the Ancient Gear archetype. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Personally, I love machines because they all have such high attack power, and yeah, they're awesome, but unfortunately they don't really have that much special summoning going on. So this makes them significantly harder to play, but nonetheless, let's try to work our way around them, especially since this structure deck doesn't have that much support. I do hope to see that the structure deck, if Konami releases this Ancient Gear archetype with more of their support cards like the Ancient Gear Ultimate Pound Golem or the Fusion Summoning, because we have absolutely zero fusion extra deck monsters in here. So anyway, give this video a like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video and you want to see more. Let me know what other type of video or what other type of deck profile, budget deck profile, so if you want to see on this channel. So I'll see you in the next video.